What's good, guys? This is Dante.
I hope you didn't catch that.
Definitely did.
No, this is Ray.
This is Kumar.
And you're watching The Spin. What's good, guys? So we are back again
with some new world champs in the basketball end the season, the Toronto Raptors.
I knew they were going to win. I don't know why I ain't put no money up. I should have put money up. Cash in right now. All these Warriors fans is tight.
They're so tight that they shot up the parade.
Right? So for those of you who don't know,
the Raptors shit, bro.
had a nice celebration parade in Canada. Drake was there and everything. And somebody decided to shoot and have a shootout.
What was that?
It was aiming for him, bro. It was aiming for Drake.
What was that movie again with Tupac? And the nigga pulled out the shit. He pulled out the gun. I forgot the name of the movie, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. And it was literally the name of the basketball contest was Shootout. They had a picture of Steph Curry going like this. But there was a shootout at the parade. Mm-hmm. I believe you said there were 4 people involved.
I believe 2 people were hurt. They said it wasn't critical, but they were seriously injured, and 2 people were arrested. They found the guns on them as well. And then the show continued with no violence.
Shout outs to
Canada.
Shout outs to the biggest cheerleader, Drake. Not really a Drake fan, but shout outs to
He was having a ball. He was drinking beer, all of that, just having a good time.
They want to see him hate, but they couldn't stop the great.
At all.
Exactly.
So
shout out to the 6
much
guys.
Respect to them, the Raptors. Y'all did it. Y'all earned y'all win.
Definitely.
Respect to that. Because they definitely fought hard for that win.
They did. They should have gotten it in 5, but we're not having that conversation. We're not having that conversation.
But also in the latest news, you know, the whole abortion ban thing has now been passed on numerous states. Yeah, numerous states in the South. Unfortunately, Georgia is another one of them that seems to be going the same route. And our favorite Tiffany Haddish had a lot to say about that. Take a look.
Was it a tough decision to cancel your shows in Atlanta?
No, that wasn't tough at all.
No?
Like, if I can't have control over my body, and if no other woman can have control over her body, why would I perform there?
Is there any reasonable compromise? How is this going to get solved?
I don't know how it's going to get solved, to be honest with you, but what I do know is slavery is not cool. And if you're trying to use someone, I read that bill. And it looks like new slavery to me.
Are you offended by someone who takes a job in the state of Georgia?
I'm never offended by anybody who takes a job that needs a job. Look, if you need a job, take your motherfucking job. Get your job. But at the end of the day, remember, there's a lot of us out here that are trying to create a better earth and that wants rights for... I'm sorry. I don't want nobody telling me how I can control my body. I've been there. I don't want nobody telling me, like, I'm sorry. I was state property. I was a foster youth. I was state property. I belong to the government of California. The government of California determines what I get to do with my body. Now I'm a grown woman. I get to determine what I do with my body.
That's a very passionate, personal place for you to come from.
So if you tell me I have to do what you say, I don't even know you. You don't even know where I live. You don't know what I go through. You ain't came through my neighborhood. You ain't slept in my bed. You don't know what I have to deal with, and you telling me I got to do what you say. But can I come live in your house? If whatever happened to me, can I be there with you? No, I cannot. But you telling me how to control my uterus.
I just want to say, people might call her corny for it, or she fucking her money, da, 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 da. At the end of the day, I believe I like her for it because she has integrity. Mm-hmm. Her integrity won't allow her, no matter what, for the money, her integrity won't stop her from doing something she don't believe in.
Which at the end of the day, I feel like she's so paid already that it's like she can pick and choose what she wants to do.
I understand
money.
Everything you guys are saying, and I do agree with you with everything that you're saying because you're going for what you stand for, and that's something that you should do. I do understand that. Now, again, Georgia is the East Coast Hollywood.
Yep.
So, I mean, she's not going to shoot in Georgia. I mean, that's her bread. I'm not watching her bread, but I'm just saying, damn. That's a lot of money.
Again,
but
integrity.
But you got to remember, it's not only her. A lot of movie production companies are moving out of Georgia because of that abortion bill. So it's not yet. It is and was the new Hollywood, but that might change because of this. Because I heard Disney is supposedly not going to be doing stuff there anymore.
I wonder if Tyler Perry still got his stuff there.
I'm pretty sure that he's standing up with females as well.
He's a female himself.
So I'm pretty sure that they're going to be losing a lot of business in terms of film production because of this bill. Which unfortunately you guys are putting your own foot in your ass.
That they have to put in. The city gets paid. The state gets paid. Crazy.
Big time.
So
big time.
You want to
make a lot of revenue off that. Make a lot of revenue off that.
That's you know how much money that is. That's millions of dollars. Yeah.
Speaking about millions of dollars, Kim Kardashian is putting together a partnership with Lyft. I forgot how much money it is. A lot. I think it was like a $15 million or something like that, to partner with Lyft so that she can get inmates jobs.
That's what's up. That's cool because I mean, they come out. They're trying to get. There's some people that just go back to the same shit that was doing. Then there's other people that's really trying to change their life and like, yo, I need a job. But I want to know how exactly will they filter that though.
Well, we'll see. But you got to remember. I mean, it goes back for me. It goes back to the whole Central Park 5 thing too, because there's a lot of people that are wrongly convicted, and when they come out, they can't do anything because of this conviction or this felony that's on their record. So for people like that, this also helps, especially while they get that whole thing sorted out, if they're able to get it overturned or not.
Yeah.
But I think that any type of support that you can give somebody that has been away from the world for years. To get back into the world and not leave them out on the street is a good thing.
What's it like a cab ride to like what they have down there to like a Walmart or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever has a car down there is probably at work because they have to work, and it was like, damn, how I'm gonna get to this interview, and now you can get a free Lyft. So I do support Kim K for that. Shout outs to you.
Yeah, I'm saying
for that. I agree with that. That's pretty cool. I fuck with that. That's what's up.
Well, you know what else I fuck with? Android users, guess what? Google RCS is coming. Google RCS, for those who don't know, like how iMessage has the ability to send videos, photos, and everything without no type of loss in compression and none of that bullshit.
Yep.
So Google will have that rolling out starting this year with their Google Chat. So for us Android users, no, it's just called Chat. Android users, our messages is going to turn into Chat. And with Chat, we will be able to also send videos, photos, and all that stuff without losing any quality.
So you're going to have a chat, right? Are you going to vomit like when we vomit when our bubbles turn green?
I mean, I'm about to say the same thing too. It won't be blue though. But it won't be blue. Fuck out of here.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to find out soon enough. But at the end of the day, we won't have some of the problems that has plagued us before with the whole SMS thing. And the reason why Google or Android devices have not had this update already is because Google gave the companies, Samsung, LG, etc., years to try and implement it on their phones, and they haven't. It hasn't been a priority for none of these companies. So Google said, you know what? Fuck y'all. We're just going to do it ourselves. And we're going to see that coming this year, starting with the UK and France, and then I believe it's going to trickle out to the rest of the world.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so iPhone takes another L.
I mean,
do we really?
I'm trying to rush in this because I actually want to go back.
Do we really?
Because I know we are. I mean, not really. I mean, with the whole phone thing, it's all back and forth bullshit. It's like two females fighting. I'm sorry. But we are entering our entrepreneur segment, and I'm just kind of excited because I had the privilege of being a part of the commercial at the Holy Crab at 32 Mamaroneck Avenue, right across the street from the movie theaters in White Plains, New York. That food is fucking bomb. You can see my face is not in the commercial, but my hand, I'm holding the lobster like this. That's my hand is famous.
Fuck you.
You had to work.
Right?
We invited you.
You were definitely invited. It's not our fault. You could have called out sick that day. I was hoodwinked into
this. I didn't know I was gonna be in it. I would have got my hair done, or I would have dressed more presentable.
Well, give them a moment to check out the actual commercial.
Look at the hand, that's mine.
Shot by yours truly. Take a look.
Are you looking for the most delicious seafood you can find this summer?
Come on down to Holy Crab at 32 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. We're talking the most fresh, seasoned, mouth-watering lobster, shrimp, crab legs, and more. You won't find seafood this good in many places. Why waste your time going anywhere else? Holy Crab is everything your seafood dreams are made of.
You see, my hand is famous, right? Okay.
Heard the hand model.
Right? You about to get all type of bookings off of this.
Facts. I might make a Gmail for my hands. Call it Hands for You.
Hand jobs.
Hey.
Fucking faggot.
Yeah, I definitely won't be hitting up that ad. But definitely go and check out Holy Crab's food, because when I tell you it is some of the best seafood you will ever eat in your life.
He is not lying. Do you see all that food? Like I want to
so sucking it.
I hate this guy. I want to be in more commercials now. Like he doesn't have like he should have like a Father's Day one. I should have went there for Father's Day or something.
Listen, I'm
The food is
tempted
so
to go there
fucking good.
now. But that shit is so delicious.
I mean, what we got to do after?
I wouldn't know.
We can see like
Because he wants to work.
I got bills, nigga.
Facts, we all got bills. But shout out to the owner. He's a very nice guy. The food was amazing, bro. Amazing. The drinks was nice.
Appetizers were nice. The food, the entrees were nice.
Them
the
fritters.
desserts.
Hold up. Them fritters.
The desserts.
They had fried ice cream and fritters with caramels.
Apple fritters.
Them fritters, bro. Them fritters was bomb, bro. Them fritters, yo, come on. Them fritters, fritters are bomb,
I
bro.
loved it.
32 Mamaroneck Ave in White Plains, New York, across the street from the movie theater in White Plains.
Make
It's
sure you
fucking
go
amazing.
and enjoy. I guarantee you that won't be the last time you go back
It's
there.
not, because I'm kind of like, time testing right now, see if we can make it up there. I'm hungry.
And another good place for you to check out, up in the Bronx, Ultimate Grill.
Right across from the 5 train, Ultimate Grill. Their food is mad. First of all,
Gun Hill.
they're jerk wraps, bro. They're jerk wraps. They're jerk wraps.
Jerk
Mad
wraps. Not only that, their salmon. Oh my God, they have a
Also,
chili
and
salmon.
they have
It
a
is so
nice-
delicious with a mango salad and
Man, I like fruit. That on the side.
I know they have a good
Man,
vegetarian
mango
option,
salad
so I'll
is
fuck
dope.
with it. That
Excuse me?
they have a good vegetarian option, so I'll fuck with them for that.
Yeah, they do. I appreciate that. But they have a nice like small area section where you can actually dine in. Actually,
small. This has been expanded now.
yeah, it's bigger now.
Yeah, they have a whole big dining area where you can throw events and stuff like that.
You
now
know,
on
it's
the
funny
grill.
because my job is having a mix. What is it? They call it a mix and mingle over there for our end of the year party with. So, I'm gonna go there, show love or whatever.
You should. Definitely should.
Shout out to Mr. Brown, Mr. P,
Paul Brown.
Mr. Paul Brown.
Yes, yes.
He's
he
actually
took a dream.
He's actually having an event this Saturday. No, I'm lying. This Sunday, his 3rd annual all-white brunch at Ultimate Grill. So, it's right there across the street from the 5 train on Gun Hill Road.
Check it out.
Check it out. It's going to be
So yeah, he definitely a guy who had a dream of opening up his own restaurant, and he did that. They've been there for years, up to the point to where he was able to also get the place that was next to him and expand the restaurant. So they have a beautiful dining area that they now rent out for events and everything.
It's very nice.
It
The
is
food
really
fresh.
nice.
It's
The
good.
decor.
It's good Jamaican food. Really good.
And like I said, I have not eaten anything inside of Ultimate Grill yet where I regretted eating it. It's like,
It's like,
everything
there's no
is
waste
just
of money.
delicious.
Have you ever been to a place and it's like, damn, I wasted my money?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, I
Not there.
shouldn't have got that. And it's filling. Because sometimes you like, yo, this is expensive, but you're full.
Yeah.
You know?
And they also have
one
some
thing I've
nice
always
drinks.
been told, you never be cheap with your belly. I guess that's why I'm broke. But you say you never be cheap with your belly. So, it's that time.
Yes, it is.
It is Guy Talk, the
Guy
most
Talk.
controversial time of the show.
And today's topic is
Are relationships in danger of
becoming extinct in this generation.
in this generation?
Well, I'm in a relationship, so I can't say nothing. So I'm kind of
no,
biased.
you need to say something. You need to
definitely
understand. It's not extinct for you because fear is not a factor for you. So go ahead.
Oh, so boom. How did it work?
What makes your relationship so healthy and why it's not extinct?
I don't follow society rules of what a relationship is.
give you that.
I don't believe in what they should be.
You don't believe in that? Does girlfriend? Because I don't know her name yet. This is episode 8, 9. I'm sorry, and we don't have a name. Does she believe in that social media bullshit?
She tries to, but kind of like, nah, no, I'm here for you, not for social media.
That's right.
We're together.
You put your
We're
foot
together
down.
in this.
You put your foot down.
Both foot down, motherfucker. But nah, that ass though. Like social media. Our relationship,
life is real life, yes.
Simple as that. I learned to separate the two. I'm teaching how to separate the two.
He said he's teaching her.
Teaching her.
I'm trying to get him in all types of trouble.
No, she knows already. So it's,
I get
so
it.
like I said, I'm here for you. I'm not here to press people, find like or glorify our relationship, shit like that. Like us, not them. It's us.
That's it. Because you know what? You know what kills relationships? Likes. Likes kills relationships.
I feel insecurity kills relationships.
Well, now I'm
Not
talking
the
about
likes.
now. Likes.
I'm talking about now insecurities, because those likes bring insecurities out of either the male or the female.
Why is it that when there's some girl shaking her ass and I like the picture and it has 1,001 people that like the damn picture, but my name shows up? Instagram's an informer.
Because you're friends with the person, so of course
Stop
it's gonna
looking
show you that.
at shit. Damn.
So I think that having long-lasting relationships in this day and age has definitely become a struggle.
Not extinction. The meteor hasn't hit yet.
It could be heading that way.
Not
but
for me, honestly.
I feel like, because you're one out of the few
Because you took
people.
control of your relationship before it derailed. You was Jesus.
Or
and
he
you took
just
the
found
wheel.
somebody that he was able to level
sensible.
with.
Yes.
You know what I mean? At the same
have
time.
sense.
But majority in this generation is like they're all a part of the hookup culture. Like they just want to hook up and then be with you for the moment, then after that move on to the next.
Now you know what they do? You want to get together and take vacations. Oh, can we go on vacations? You gonna go over here? We gonna go Miami?
We trying to get flown out?
Trying to get
we trying to
out.
get flew
Period. Period.
Period.
Period.
Free JT.
Annoying.
With a bag at, nigga.
The thing is like a lot of girls say, "Oh, we want a relationship. I can't wait until I find
relationship goals.
Yeah, they have relationship goals, or they can't wait to find their man that they're gonna have a kid and settle down with." But then they be the same one doing all the other things, the opposite of what they want to get the person. They choose the guy that's out there cheating, being a dog, or they choose the guy that has a high social status, who is probably already a dog, but he might not seem that way on the outside. But he has girls in his DMs all the damn time, and
that's fine. Girls
put yourself
girls
into the trap. Well, he's gonna answer, but they know that he's gonna answer too. But they feel like they could change him, or he's gonna change for them.
You know what's always funny, and I've found this weird. But ladies, I need you to answer this and be honest. Reply in the comments. Anytime I've been single, nobody bats an eye. Mm-hmm. I get a girlfriend and post her. Everybody's in my DM. So what is that? Do you want that feeling? It feels like you can take somebody's man?
I think people want what they can't have. And the minute that they see that somebody wants something,
but you never paid attention to in the get-go.
Because nobody wanted you.
But
now somebody wants you, so why do they want you? Let me find out.
Nah, them with my DMs. I got attitude problem.
That kind of shit used to piss me off. Cause I'm like, now I'm in a good relationship. I'm not gonna fuck it up for you. It was like, damn, where was you before? I was like, oh well, it is what it is.
I got an attitude problem, so they stay away from me. I get tight easily.
You don't like people calling me you sleeping.
Hit that ass.
But I feel I don't feel like it's extinct yet. I don't feel the meteor has hit, but it's definitely going south. I don't think it's going south as fast as we think it is. Mm-hmm. But my thing is social media is killing a lot of things.
My whole thing is too. It's like from what I've seen, not all girls. From what I've seen, they want the Prince Charming. They don't want the guy that's not there yet. They want he gotta have this guy.
You have to have everything.
But they don't have those guys.
I'm saying they just want. They don't want that.
Nobody
right now.
wants to build. Look, I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Hold on.
And ladies is gonna be mad. No. Let me say it. Because I think we're gonna say it. You don't want to go to the gym and work on your body. You rather go to Dr. Miami or DR and have your body made. You don't want to put in the hard work. So just like with a man, you want a man to come with all these things. You don't want to work with the man. That's exactly what it is.
What I want to say is, what they hate always see? Like, oh, I want to build a nigga just for him to leave me for the next bitch. I ain't building some next nigga for the next bitch. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I get you.
But you can find a guy who is all of those things, that has all of those things, and a girl still won't find him attractive.
I mean, if attraction is completely different. If you're not attracted to somebody, you're not.
Well, you're not gonna get into a relationship with someone you're not attracted to.
Okay. So what are you saying?
I'm saying that they want all of these things. A guy that has all of this, but then when the opportunity presents himself to get that guy doesn't turn them on. So they'd rather go with the slumlord, who does attract them, and then complain about them not having all the things that they could have had if they
but
just
that's not their fault. That's not their fault that they're not attracted to the guy that has all that things.
My girl dated scammers before, and I told her, I ain't no fucking scammer. I don't sell drugs.
Whoa. She dated a scammer?
Yeah.
yo, what's up? I got some bills to
This
pay.
guy.
Like, I told her straight up, like, listen, I ain't no scam
Yo,
man.
you better hit him back like, hey, big head. But my thing
But the
is,
thing is, to continue off of what I'm saying, a lot of times the attraction has nothing to do with the guy. Look, the guy could look good to them, but they just see his lifestyle as boring versus somebody else.
I know somebody like that.
That's what I'm saying.
She friend zoned him though.
Cool.
I can't tell you on camera.
See,
I don't know
so that's the thing. It's like you say you want a guy that has this big life and has all of that together, but then when you do get that guy or that guy presents himself because he has a 9 to 5 and he's not out there at the parties doing all that extra stuff.
Let me tell you what these girls want. Let me tell you what these girls want. Nah, I ain't so fuck that.
My thing is
I don't know what he was gonna.
Yeah, so I mean, I work a lot, so I guess I'm the boring type. I mean, I guess once I had my first child, I calmed down, and when I had my second,
It was a wrap.
that's it.
Game over.
I can still go out, I just choose not to. But I guess you consider me boring. I mean, that's all I do is work. I work, I'm with my kids, I'm home, and then I'm with my kids, and it's a repeat. So I guess I'm considered boring. But with these relationship things, it's like, I don't understand what is it that female wants? You know what is it?
Excitement.
You want excitement?
A thrill.
A thrill?
And
All right,
brunches.
You want Jody.
And brunches and vacations.
Yeah.
Brunches and vacations,
Brunches
right?
and vacations.
Vacations, I'm sorry. Yeah, with that whole vacation shit, you can miss me with that. I mean, we're not going to be dating for 4 months and you getting flown out to DR.
Oh, definitely.
I'm actually going
But
out
that's
to...
what they like.
That's what, of course, that they like, but they're not gonna fuck with you because you're not trying to flew me out. But what is it that you show me that you deserve to get flown out?
But you know what?
And I'm using that term very loosely.
And I
know
feel like,
it's
hey,
not a
girls, you can disagree with me all you want, but I feel like they're gonna tell you a whole bunch of stuff, but then their actions are gonna be completely opposite of that. It's just not logical, and that's just based on what I've seen.
Not.
I told you before.
Like if
you have logic and female logic.
and then we have the gray area.
So what you deem illogical to you can make perfect logic to them. You just not see it from their perspective. Because female logic.
Female logic is fucking different.
Twisted.
That shit is different.
It's different, but it's logical to them.
Because you ever had a conversation with a female and then she shoots her logic and then you shoot yours and then she ends up like leading towards your logic and then you see, look, I just said that. He's like, no, that's not. It's something different.
All the time. That's how I talk.
So they know they don't make any sense, but they don't want to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, bro.
I don't feel it's going extinct. I just feel that people need to stay off social media. Social media is really the downfall of a lot of
Honestly,
things. Yes, it's a good platform to get things out there, but I feel
if I had the power,
And then when you keep it, I don't want to be nobody's secret. I want to keep it private.
I would
I'm a
blow
very
on
private
social
person.
media.
So
I'm a very private person. Like, I think if you go on my Instagram, I have like maybe about 2 pictures of my children's mom on there. I'm a very private. I barely show her.
listen,
I'm a very private
just
person.
the same way.
And whoever else if I'm dealing with somebody at the time, I'm a very private person. I do not like.
Nobody knows when I'm dating somebody because I don't post them online.
Yeah, it's
I
your
might
business.
occasionally
Post at dinner.
post something that shows that I'm out with somebody, but usually their face is either covered by one thing or the next, so you wouldn't even know.
You just see like.
But very rare do I do that,
Yeah,
and
listen.
that's like after I've gone out
if
with
you
the
follow
same
me on
person
Snapchat, you know my
multiple
girlfriend is. Simple as
dates.
that. Like if you follow me on Snapchat, you know.
You know how much baby mothers you post on your Snapchat?
I
still trying
got
to
baby
figure
number
out.
1, baby number 2.
Like I said, I'm
And number 3.
a very private person. I'm very, very private about my stuff. Like, listen, the only way you're gonna know something about me is if I personally tell you. You probably
Right.
can hear what you want to hear, but if I ain't tell you, you can't confirm.
I mean,
it. I'm a very private.
I'm
I let
say
things
this
known,
soon.
but I don't let it to known to extent of how much
Nah,
I
I
know
don't
the
let
person.
nobody know. Nobody online knows my dating life at all, unless I
'Cause
specifically
that's
told
that's
them.
all it takes is. That's all it takes. I mean, you don't have to believe. You don't have to feed into the hype. That's all it takes is you post your girl. Oh, she used to deal with my boy and this and that.
I
It's
don't
like,
give a
alright.
fuck. All right.
But that's what I'm saying.
She's
You
my
don't,
girl
you
now.
don't have to care, but even if you don't have to care, you don't want to hear nothing. You just rather not hear it at all.
I'm gonna
I know.
I
I had an instance where, and this person's probably watching right now, but
We need to
you
talk
know,
about this when these lights come on.
a girl pulled up into my DMs, and you know, from the tone of the conversation, she was interested in going out on like a date or whatever. And you know, I kind of had to turn it down because I was dating somebody at the time. But like I said, nobody would never know that I was dating somebody because
But you,
I keep my shit very
although
clear.
you could have still went out with the girl. Listen to what I'm saying. You could have still went out with the girl. Girlfriend wouldn't have known, but you had the respect for her.
Definitely
that you
did.
didn't do it, and that's what also lacks and could make relationship is respect.
But also, and you said insecurities. If a nigga,
And
if I was
insecurities.
insecure, like, I fucked your girl. Oh, what? I forgot it. I'm like, all right, she's my girl now. I'll fight. What's up?
But yo, I'm not gonna front.
Kamar, disclaimer: Kamar's gonna catch a bullet one of these days. With this
I told him I was gonna shoot his knee. That nigga hit me today. He's like, "What up?" I said, "I'm gonna shoot you in your leg, so you can't do no roundhouse
I don't
kick."
catch no fucking bullet.
But insecurities, yes. We live uptown Bronx. I'm pretty sure if you're in a party, and you went to a party, any party, you probably fucked somebody in that party, and somebody you know probably fucked that person party. I mean, it's so much you can do.
I have not fucked a girl uptown. Yeah.
Lying ass.
Nah, maybe one.
Lying.
I'm not even lying.
A good 3, bro.
Nah, you lying. Only one. I swear, only
Good 3,
one.
bro. And
Only
we're talking high school. We're not even talking after high school.
No, I'm talking high school.
Good
now.
3.
Only one.
He's lying.
One. I'm not fucking lying. Fuck out of here.
Lying.
All right, but continuing on, as I was saying, I feel like, well, as these guys said, people need to stop being so insecure. We need to trust more, number one.
Yes.
Number two, stop making social media such a priority in our lives and definitely in our relationships.
Exactly.
Number three, y'all got to learn to compromise. Like,
compromise is big in relationships. Nobody wants to compromise.
that's the problem. You
Nobody
need to
wants to compromise. And communication is a powerful and great thing. If you can communicate with somebody, you know where you stand with somebody. I'm telling you.
And people need to learn to build. And I think that's the reason why a lot of these relations don't work, because everybody wants to rush everything. Oh, you got to have this, you got to have that immediately. You want the best relationship right now. That's not how life works. Nothing is built in a day. You got to take time, build with somebody, grow with somebody, compromise, learn their ins and outs before you can get to a point where we be like, I love you. All right, y'all just be on the whim of I love you because of nice things.
No, nice things. A nice fuck. I love you come right after you get after you fuck. If you give some girl some good pipe after a good 3 months, I love you, baby. That's it. Or I'm telling you.
And then little do you know, that person that gave you that nice fuck is also delivering those fucks all throughout the neighborhood without you knowing.
Stop talking my business.
Not me. Only the one girl.
But there's multiple people that I know that's just out there, don't care. And you know what? Until you girls, like,
we can't even say girls. We have to
say everybody
yeah,
because
everybody.
I would just. So that's why I paused, because I'm like, yo, I know some guys that need to hear this. That need to hear this. Too.
Yeah. We don't want any feminist feedback.
Until you stop, like, pushing your past relationship issues on new people, and stop rushing shit, and learn to build.
Take time.
Then things are not gonna.
Yo, we all
things are not gonna pan out the way that you want to. You got to be patient. A relationship takes time, as he said.
Like,
you got to build.
It's very simple. When you first meet somebody, let me explain something to you. When you first meet somebody, I don't consider movie and dinner. I don't think that should be a first date, because in a movie you can't get to know somebody.
Yeah, you're not really talking.
You're not really talking. And when you're at dinner, depending on the environment of the place where you went, it could be very loud. And the girl's kind of like, I'm hungry. What are we gonna eat? Take it to the park.
Well,
get some ice cream.
Guys,
I've always told Sean this.
And for guys, what is your intentions? Your intention is just to fuck? Because that's the case, you can talk to a girl for 3 months straight and not hear a single shit what you said, because at the end of the day, you just want to fuck. Compared to you going to talk to the girl, you want to get to know her. I'm like,
but then she starts feeling your vibe because you're just listening.
But you're not really listening. You're
exactly.
Like, I'm listening.
No, you're listening, but you're not hearing.
Exactly.
But like I said, like you can do something small. Like, you want to get to know somebody, go to the park. Like,
well, I know for me personally, especially as of late, I like to do fun activities for a date, so we can go out and do pool.
Said as of late.
We can do, because they know me. I used to go ham as far as fucking, go-karting. Hell no. I haven't done that in a minute. But I know that for me, I like to do activities like bowling, or we could go out on a date and play basketball. I think like stuff like that, it'll allow us to get to know each other.
I'll play you for your phone.
We can have fun and have a good time. You know what I mean? Versus something where we go out to eat. Little do I know that you're just using me for a free meal, and then after that, you off to go get fucked by the
Let
next
me know
nigga.
what it is. I'll get you a 4 for 4.
I mean, I had a poppin' name Pinkberry, so I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. You can go to like Pinkberry, or you can go to Cold Stones or something. You sit down, you have a seat, you get to know a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is easy. Once you get to know a person, you kind of know how they are, how they say. You continue those things out. You just can't fuck somebody and be like, nah, we're dating.
You take a girl out on a date, or you ask a girl out on a date, and you offer up something like Cold Stones, first, and then she dubs that, then you know what her intentions were.
Yeah.
Shorty wanted you to take her out to go have a 5-star meal. Well, that too. Yeah. But Shorty wanted to have a 5-star meal on your dollar, and because you're not offering that, you know, she ain't with it. Same thing like those Applebee's dates. Like I see a lot of girls shit on Applebee's. I'm like,
I want a refund.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Shut up.
I want a refund, motherfucker. I want a refund.
Nigga said Cheesecake Factory in the
Yo,
first date.
fuck,
Bro.
bro. Because you
But
told
yeah.
me to take her nice.
I think she's gonna get fucked.
But
I
wait.
think she's gonna fuck you.
I don't know. Wait a minute. First off, is the Cheesecake Factory considered a nice place?
For a first date, hell yeah.
I've never considered that a nice place.
For a
Period.
First date, for a first date, yes.
Period. But
I didn't even talk to her yet.
to me,
took her ass to
Cheesecake
White
Factory is equivalent to
I did.
Applebee's, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, like first of all, 2 for $20. Why not? Why do you
Yo, food is
why
food.
need to spend so much on you just to get to know who you are?
Right.
Exactly.
This is the first time I'm taking you out. Why the hell am I taking you out somewhere expensive?
Exactly.
You got to work for that. You got to earn that shit.
Exactly. But then the theme's like, oh, he's cheap, he broke.
Okay,
No,
I'll be
I
cheap
have
and I'll be
money.
broke.
I just know how to spend my money.
Exactly. So let them think what they want to think, guys. Take more time into, well, guys and girls, take more time into learning about the person that you're trying to hook up with versus just going off of looks and
And
free food.
I'm not saying, listen, ladies, let me explain something to you. If you fuck on the first day or whatever, I'm not calling you a whore.
You could fuck on the first date.
No.
against that either.
There's nothing wrong with that, and I'm not trying to do that too. Like, you know, for the guys or anything like that. It's nothing wrong with that because sometimes you have urges, and that's okay. We're all human. But my thing is, don't fuck on the first date and think like we're in a relationship now.
Oh no, definitely not.
Oh, no.
Don't do that because now you're
I don't
gonna
think
be upset.
many people do that.
Many people, but that's how relationships start. They fuck themselves into situationships. That's a common thing. Like, all right, we was talking for a little bit. When you gonna pull up? All right, she pull up.
I will tell you what though, I'd rather you fuck sooner than later so that you know we know what we're getting into and we know what we're happy with. Because it would suck for you to be going out with somebody for like a year, 2 years, and the sex is just whack.
Listen, I don't care. Give it up when you feel
And
giving it up. I don't care. Yeah, give it up when I don't care. Give it up when you feel like giving it up. What? That's how I am. I'm not
imagine you waited a year or two and you go to sleep with somebody.
Our front stink.
OD stink. And it's like you go, you say
that's
maybe
your
she have
girl
an
for a year
off
now.
day, and then
my
the next
girlfriend.
day y'all try again. I can't.
That nigga said straight. Your pussy stink. You're not my girl. Why don't y'all attack him in the comments like y'all attack
Right.
me?
Or you going out with a guy for a year or two and his dick stinks, or for you girls that care about dick size, his dick is too small or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
nah.
you kind of want to know what you're getting into. So if everything else
So if
is
you
right,
need
you
to
know
send a
that's
dick
right.
pic,
I'm just saying.
Nah, some girls take the L. I heard some stories. Some girls take the L. Like, fuck it. It's small, but I'll take it regardless.
That's their
Well,
business.
it is what it is.
But we know what next week guys talk is gonna be.
Oh yes, we do, but we're not gonna let them know.
We're not gonna let them know, but we will. Would we? It's episode 10,
It is episode 10.
so we might have somebody special here.
We just might.
Just
We'll
might.
see.
yeah.
Stay
Yes.
tuned. But once again, this is Dante,
This is Ray Ban.
Kamar.
and you're watching The Spin.
Spin.